Okay, everyone, and two words, and I already fucked up. Welcome to a new part 6, I guess. Yeah, should be part 6. I mean, if it was part 5 before, and part 4 before that, it should be part 6 right now. Yeah. Anyway, okay everyone. We are all done reading each other's poems, right? And I'm recording, right? Yeah. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to make something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let everyone else come up and recite the poems too. Zoe is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this shit, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never have shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Actually, I don't think it's that difficult because I did it, and if I can do it, it should be simple for everyone else. There's no water in my cup. Tragic. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only one responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and we each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimidated with yourself. That's kinky. Finding new horizons and having fun. So blue-pilled. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with everyone else? With others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. Well, you... Oh wait, she actually knows. I forgot. I know we all do. I know. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Guess he has to save the date for today. I'm terribly redundant, by the way. I agree. Because I have no opinion. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alrighty. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Ironic. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Or not. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We are going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand because I can't read human emotions. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago she was practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? I wonder why. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and plot twists and damn that ending in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. Enunciates. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she so desperately deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off so guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thanks for your sharing. Looks like Yuri's done for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Med... Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, keep your act together, you little piece of... It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way. My technique, let's call it that, is just ignoring everyone and giving no fucks. That's also how I record and pretty much ignore everyone who might hear me. Or people actually reacting it in the final video. Yeah, anyway, it's your poem, so it will come out the best way. I see. Okay then, Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice has made us a perfect match. English? Do I speak it? No. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. Serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Hansi liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean, woman? Don't speak in riddles. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of you where that sort of centered delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now then, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Hansi. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Hansi lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. Pathetic. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I am not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe, probably not. Alright then that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Well, you're performing, so... Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump, 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 Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, I will make that again, you words. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, I'm not your friend. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, English. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem, beep boop. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. She can't. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Why do you want to impress Monika, you little piece of shit? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I hate you all. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, it certainly is. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Hansi, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. No response, or maybe just door. Dot. Sorry, I was spacing out. Same. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... So, the obvious and only right answer is... However, I have to go with... Because... Yeah. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But... She's so beautiful and smart. Exactly. I always see her in the club every day. That's not enough. Besides, you already seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Hansi. I think about me too much. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Well, if you give me the permission, I could... do that. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And with that, I end today's recording, and today's part 2. Is that part even long enough? I know last time the recording was 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I guess if I would splice it into 3 parts, each part would be a bit longer than 20 minutes, and that would be enough. But I don't know, because the first part is longer than the second, and I have a feeling the third part is not as long as the second, so... Who knows? Anyway, I'll end part 6, 7, 2 and 3, and then 4. Yeah, part 6. With this, I will end part 6, and we will see us next time. Maybe.